nope, nope, that's not for you. That's something we're going to discuss later. It's not for you. I'm sorry I made it squeak. Anyway, welcome back everybody. So we have begun remodeling our dining room, aka the future grooming shop. And it's going a lot slower than I thought it would, mainly because my niece have decided to celebrate their 80th birthday. I can't paint like I used to. The last time I painted a room in this house was back in 2017, and in my mind I'm like, well, that was just a couple years ago. No, it's been more than a couple years ago, and my knees are definitely letting me know that. But we got the ceiling painted and the trimming done and some cameras installed outside, but there's still a lot more work to be done. I still gotta set things up in the bathroom and, you know, get the porch better prepared because it still smells like a bunch of cat urine from the ferals. But the wall color is finally going on the walls, and I'm actually quite upset with the wall color. I was hoping more for this type of blue color because, you know, since my blue heeler silver was, you know, the inspiration for me to start grooming in the first place, I wanted to have something similar to this. And the color I picked is not what I thought it was going to be. The color of the paint is not the only thing that is annoying the crap out of me. I hate with a passion painting in the summertime. To me, early spring and like fall are the perfect times to paint your house, because in summer the paint dries too quickly. All my brushes are getting like really dried out and starting to become stiff. Like, it drives me absolutely insane. I hate painting in the summer. That's driving me more nuts than the actual paint color not looking the way I thought it would. And I'm really starting to think that I need to start looking into different colors, because almost every room in my house is turning blue. But it is a good color, you know, blue heeler. I mean, it makes sense to have blue rooms. Just, I don't know about this many blue rooms. But it's definitely been a bit emotional and also exciting all at the same time. Emotional for the fact that it's bringing up a lot of past memories, good and bad. Like, when I was repainting the trimming, there was still scratch marks for where Kage used to lay underneath our sideboard, and that was just, I don't know, it was just a weird feeling. I feel like I was getting rid of him a little bit. And, you know, we also got our air ducts cleaned out, not just because I'm gonna have a business here, but because of my allergies. And I wish the guys would have given me the photos they took, because they literally pulled out a huge chunk that it looked like it was just Kage hair from the vent system. But now I know why there's been so much dust in my house. Like, we have to dust almost every 2 days. It's because our vents were that clogged with dog hair. And we've been going through a lot of stuff, you know, and I found this, and this is not for you. I know, it seems like a fun thing. This thing is actually the very first toy I ever bought Silver. And if you know anything about my Silver, she was a squeaker killer. And and obviously she did not kill this one. Come over here, sir. Come. I know you're awfully excited about that noise, and we know you're not having it. Hi, you can sniff it too, Gypsy. Just sniff. You guys can't have this. But this was kind of emotional finding it again in a drawer. She actually, I would give this to her even when she went blind, and she still wouldn't chew it up. There's something about the way this thing smells or something, or feels, I guess. Like, even when she was blind, she knew this was her first toy. Like, she just would not destroy this thing. And this was like a cheapy little thing I found at Walmart when we first got her. And yes, I know. You're like, come on, Mom, let me have the squeaker. You cannot have the squeaker. But yeah, so stuff like this has been kind of the emotional side of things. And just remembering all the stuff that my dogs were involved with my grooming shop. Like, you know, my Lucian, on certain dogs he knew was allowed to come into the grooming shop, like the one German Shepherd, which we called his girlfriend. She was terrified to be in the crate by herself, so he would lay next to her and comfort her and things like that. And you know, Silver would come in, you know, lay down in all the hair when I was trying to clean up, just things like that. It's a lot of good memories, and still a little bit traumatized from how it all ended before, but I'm still excited. I got like a brand new business card holder and it's not a cattle dog. I wish it was. I was trying to find a cattle dog themed business card holder, and I couldn't. And this is actually an Icelandic sheepdog. It's the closest thing I could find to a Kaiken, so at least it's somewhat of a dog that we've had, you know, kind of looks like my Kage. And Sully has definitely been an entertaining one during the remodel. We have purchased almost everything we need for the grooming shop. It's kind of in piles in the living room along with a bunch of yard sale stuff. But Mr. Man is definitely wanting to be a part of everything involved in this remodel. You're gonna go right back in, aren't you? Go on, one more time. And hop. Good boy. Come on, Sully. Good boy, good boy. I'm dying. He's like, don't die. You're just too cute.
All right, get him out so we can float it.
We need this, bud. It's not a bed. What do you think, buddy? Now that it's all put together, don't jump. You got your toy. Bath time is gonna be fun with this dog. What do you think, Clea? She's like, oh no.
She's like, why, Father, why?
Why? What do you think, Gypsy? You want to turn in the tub? Clea. He's so sad.
Honey!
It's okay, Gypsy.
Oh, Sully gave her a kiss.
Oh, it's okay, Woo Woo. This will help Mommy's back when I bathe you. Just have to be a part of all the remodeling, don't you? All the furniture fixing. This is his way of helping. And I have to be extremely careful when I'm painting because as I'm coming down the ladder, Mr. Man is literally right there laying by the ladder. My girls are off, you know, somewhere else, you know, hiding away from Mom when I'm painting, but Sully does exactly the same thing Silver and Lucian used to do when I used to paint, which is lay down at the bottom of the ladder. Silver actually always took it one step further, and she would always like to rub against the freshly painted walls, and yeah, that was always fun trying to get paint out of a dog's fur. So I was hoping to open up in a few weeks, but at this point it's probably going to take a little bit longer just from all the little things we have to do, and there's so much furniture to move. I really think I need to have a yard sale before I open because there's just too much stuff everywhere, and I feel like a hoarder house. I always feel like a hoarder house because there's just too much stuff. When people pass away and you get a bunch of stuff, and then there's just too much. And yeah, hopefully we can get rid of some of it soon. And hopefully next year I can get a brand new table because we brought the grooming table up from the basement and a good portion of it is rusted underneath, and I did buy new wheels for it. They're too big, so I had to go buy a second set, which should fit, but I think I have to super glue a couple pieces because yeah, that poor table's been down there for a really long time, and so hopefully next year I'll get a new table. Thankfully it still pumps and it still works because a nice grooming table is pricey. Like, and I'm on a budget. But that is just a little bit about what's going on with, you know, all that stuff. And also I just wanted to share some memories with you guys, and of course I wanted to share Sully's cuteness with you all because how can you not want to see Sully and all his cuteness? But anyway, that is it for today's video. Remember to click like and subscribe, and as always, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you're doing well, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye. Well, it's official. We have one coat of paint on the walls, and I don't like it. It's too pastel, and when my husband said it looked like a rabbit crapped all over the place because apparently our kitchen is close to a pastel color too, which I never realized. Yeah, we're not keeping this. It's a pretty blue, but yeah, it's not what I was going for. She still looks beautiful no matter what. We're going to have to paint again, aren't we? Yep, make more of a mess because Mommy's not happy with the color. You such a good boy.